Thank you to Shokz for sponsoring this video. It seems like headphone and earbud tech has essentially reached its peak. Maybe we get a see-through model every now and then, but the technology is not changing all that much. I don't know if you've heard of them, but Shokz is a company that's trying to do it a bit differently. They're definitely one of the most unique companies in the space, and they are back with their OpenFit headphones. They're trying to sort of change things again. Before I tell you about how they are changing things again, let me do my favorite thing that I love to do in videos. Thank you for being good humans, for supporting me and the channels for now years and years. And give you a chance to win $500. Leave me a comment down below and give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you would do with your pair of Shokz. Tell me a dad joke, tell me a story, tell me a fun fact about yourself. Just leave your social handle in the comments so I can contact you if you win. Run for 10 days, open to anyone in the world. All information that will be in the description. So if Shokz sounds familiar, a few months ago I actually made a video on the Shokz OpenRun Pro, but they've got a really new product here that's a very different approach to headphones, at least than they've done in the past. Instead of using bone conduction, they're actually using something called air conduction. Their goal is to give you an open ear listening experience, sort of have access to the world around you, and that is exactly what the OpenFit do. So the OpenFit are a completely new approach that Shokz has kind of been known for years. It starts with the design. So these are obviously truly wireless. And before, with their sport headphones, you have to have a connection between each ear that kind of would go around your head like a headband. It worked, didn't get in the way, and it was pretty light. The OpenFit take that same basic design and generally just make them truly wireless. They come in a few different colors and they just wrap around your ear. When I was a kid, I think I was about 6 years old, I had surgery on both of my ears. I don't talk about it all that often, but I have scars behind each ear. It makes it really hard for me to wear things that go over my ears for a long period of time. It gets painful, especially on my right side. So I'm generally pretty cautious of what kind of headphones or earbuds I can use. I was able to wear these without pain or discomfort, which for me is a really big deal. They are lightweight, they feel good, and one of the products that delivers on exactly what they say they are going to do. They are lightweight, comfortable, open ear design headphones. And if you're in the market for those, you are not going to find a better product. And the comfort, again, for me is one of the biggest benefits of this design. You can wear them for hours without feeling sort of ear fatigue, especially because using a really soft silicone on the ear cushion, and also they are insanely light. And so you get all of this while still having the benefits of an open ear design, which is nice for hearing the world around you. There's a big emphasis on noise canceling headphones, and I think that those have their place and have their use cases. For example, when my kids are home, I need noise canceling headphones, but if I am out for a run, I want to hear what's going on around me. If somebody's honking at me, if there are sirens, I want to be able to sort of hear those noises. If I'm public transportation, I want to hear a lot of those noises so I can be aware of my surroundings for safety, but also to know when I'm getting to my stop or something. There are a lot of use cases that could make these really helpful. I think the workplace is also a pretty good use case as well. So you can sort of be able to talk to coworkers, but still have your headphones in for phone calls, music, podcasts, whatever. And they're not giant things sticking out of your ears, so they look kind of pretty subtle. You're obviously not limited to where you can use them. They're meant to be used as your daily pair of headphones. They just happen to be open ear. If you haven't used open ear headphones, it's a very different listening experience. The biggest difference I think you'll see between these sort of OpenFit headphones and other Shokz products is that they aren't using bone conduction. Shokz has really become known for that bone conduction tech, and it was really good when we tested it. But here they're using something that they are calling direct pitch, sort of their marketing tech. With this, you're getting an open ear design. It does not interfere with the sounds around you, but it also gives you a generally better listening experience at the same time. So first is that it can send the audio through the air into your ears and produce really solid audio quality. One of the main benefits is that now you've got really good bass response with a very low frequency enhancement algorithm and customized dynamic drivers. Essentially just means that even though they're open ear, it's going to sound like your music is supposed to sound. Because this is exposed to the air around you, Shokz is also using something called leak slayer, which I think is probably the best mark name I've ever heard. It promises to eliminate sound leakage from the headphones, and it does this by combining direct pitch and leak slayer together to cancel the sound out. So think of it kind of like how noise cancellation works, but this is being used to stop the leakage. But let's put that to the test and see how well it actually works. It's great that it's open ear to hear the world around you, but one of the fears that I kind of have something like this was, can the world around me hear me? Can hear other ends of conversations or hear my music or things I don't want them to hear? So I've got some Ed Sheeran live here. The volume is a little over 60%, it's about 70%. Go ahead and push play. So it's about louder than I listen to. We've got a very sensitive mic right here, probably screaming. I'm gonna stop talking and we'll see what gets picked up. You can hear there, it is very faint. Somebody would have to be standing directly next to you to hear what's going on. And this is much louder, I think, than most people would have a conversation or probably listen to their music with. So while you can hear the world around you, it is nice to know that the world around you can't necessarily hear you. So big props to Shokz for that. So we got a PR kit that came with the OpenFit. It's kind of cool. You slide this open and you can see all the different bits of technology that went into these headphones. This is not just like a fly-by-night company. It's a company that believes in the technology and believes in kind of the open air design. And I've been wearing them for a while. And they are incredibly comfortable, and it's kind of cool to see all the technology that goes into that comfort. But I thought I'd do an unboxing as well. So I've got the black pair here. They also come in beige. I'm gonna open it up. Let's see what this looks like. I should keep listening to Ed Sheeran while I do this, but I'll probably start screaming. All right, open this up. Inside of the box, you've got your OpenFit in the case. Inside of there, we've got a USB Type-C cable, which is awesome. USB-C to USB-A, and some documentation, and that's it. You don't have to deal with ear tips or any kind of customization here. You just go right on, and they're like really ridiculously light. You can see like you almost feel like nothing is going on in your ear at all. Put those things on and go about your day doing whatever it is that you want to do. Whether you want to take phone calls, listen to music, podcasts, whatever, the OpenFits are a really good option to have when you need to hear what's going on around you, but also not lose audio fidelity. So there's an app that you can use with these headphones, and if you really want to dial in your sound, there's EQ functions built in, which is nice. You can also customize controls and adjust other audio features like bass and treble if you want. There's also a pretty big battery inside too, and at the earbuds themselves, you can get about 7 hours of listening. With the charging case, obviously it comes with it, you can get up to 28 hours, which is obviously a ton. If for some reason you want to listen to them, but they're dead, plug them in for 5 minutes, you can get around an hour of listening time. There are a ton of headphones available out there. There's a ton of options available out there. This is something different and new. And again, for somebody who's very sensitive to things in my ears, they've been really awesome to have. Shokz is a company that's been making really quality products for a while. This is the latest in that series of products. And it's a new technology for them, and it works exactly as advertised. So these things are launching on June 28th. So maybe it's already out by the time you watch this video. Available at launch for $179.99. Available in both the black or beige colors that we have here. If you want to check it out, learn more, pick up a pair for yourself, put a link to them down below.